up, guys, and welcome to another video. Today we'll be ranking all 5 Jurassic Park films from the worst to the best. Now, before we get started, hit the like button, subscribe, and post notification bell so you can know for every video. Let's just start. So, coming in at number 5 is going to be Jurassic Park 3. This film is terrible. It is not a good film. The only redeeming qualities about it is Alan Grant, played by Sam Neill. He is the only good character in this entire film. All the dinosaurs look very off. There's a lot of CGI in this film, and I don't think that the director did a great job with the effects for the dinosaurs. The Spinosaurus is cool to see. It's awesome dinosaur, but that's really it. There's nothing enjoyable about this film. The whole story and the motives of the characters are terrible. The people that go on this trip with Alan Grant are terrible people. They're not anyone that you should be rooting for. Téa Leoni and William H. Macy, two great actors and actresses, horrible characters. They're actually terrible characters in the film. They're written horribly. And overall, Jurassic Park 3 is a film that I will never rewatch again in my life. So Jurassic Park 3 comes in at number 5. Number 4 is going to be Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Now, this one is, of course, a sequel to Jurassic World. It is a major step up from Jurassic Park 3, but it is still not top tier Jurassic Park for me. It's sort of middle of the road. Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom is a very middle of the road film. There are a lot of things that I really enjoy about this film, but then there are a lot of things that I think that they could have changed and made it less boring, because this film is pretty boring. This is a pretty boring Jurassic Park film. I enjoyed the whole story with the Indoraptor, and I enjoyed the sequences inside of the mansion where the Indoraptor is hunting down the characters. I thought it was fantastic. I thought those sequences were directed fantastic. Jay Abelona is a good director. I think this film looks beautiful. Very good looking film, but on a story level, it's not that great. So Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom is very mediocre, and that's why it comes in at number 4. Number 3 is going to be Jurassic World Dominion. This is the most recent Jurassic Park film, and it is probably the Jurassic Park film that left me the most underwhelmed out of all of them. It's not a bad film. I actually enjoyed it enough that I would say that I would rewatch this film again, but it is disappointing. I was expecting complete dinosaurs around the world throughout the entire film, but they go into another engineering company with the dinosaurs called Biosyn. They have yet another villain, Dodgson, who returns, which I thought Campbell Scott was fine. I enjoyed him as Dodgson, but there's no reason to have Biosyn as the main focus of this film, because it is probably one of the most boring things that you could have done with a final Jurassic Park film, especially when titled Jurassic World Dominion. We expect dinosaurs just to be roaming the earth, which there are sequences with them, but other than that, there are some boring sequences. But I had a good enough time that I would say that I would rewatch the film. So Jurassic World Dominion comes in at number 4. Coming number 3 is going to be The Lost World Jurassic Park. Now, I thoroughly enjoy this film. The Lost World Jurassic Park is a very enjoyable film. It has all of that Steven Spielberg feel to the entire film. There's one fantastic sequence with the Velociraptors in the field, one of the best sequences of the franchise. And I enjoyed how this film was kind of on the same level as Jurassic Park, maybe a bit darker. And of course you have Ian Malcolm, played by Jeff Goldblum, fantastic in this film. Julianne Moore is in this film. I thought she was great. Vince Vaughn is in this film. I thought he was a great character in this film. And overall, this is an enjoyable Jurassic Park film that I do see myself rewatching. So The Lost World Jurassic Park comes in at number 3. Coming number 2 is going to be Jurassic World. Now, I thoroughly enjoy this film. I love Jurassic World. It is not top tier like Jurassic Park, but it is a very enjoyable film. You have all these new characters, and I'm really happy that they chose to do it this way, where they had new characters. They didn't focus heavily on the original Jurassic Park. They did pay homage to the original Jurassic Park, but there wasn't constant Easter eggs and multiple references to the original Jurassic Park. There are a few Easter eggs here and there that are fun for fans of the original Jurassic Park, but this is a very, very different and new film from the original Jurassic Park, and I really enjoyed how they did that. It's basically a fun B movie. That is basically what this is. It's a very fun B movie, and in my opinion, I think I would watch this more times than, of course, any of the other films in the franchise. So Jurassic World comes in at number 2. But of course, coming number 1 is going to be the original Jurassic Park. Steven Spielberg is the best director of all time. He directed multiple films that are some of the best films of all time, Jurassic Park being one of them. This is one of the very first films that I saw in my childhood, and it's one of my favorite films of all time. Every single sequence is crafted perfectly. It's crafted with care. The dinosaurs, seeing dinosaurs on the screen for the first time is one of the most memorable moments of my entire life. Jurassic Park is one of the best films of all time. It's one of the most interesting films of all time, and it's one of the films that sort of progressed that whole the whole notion of putting dinosaurs on the big screen, because this is one of the first films that did dinosaurs on the big screen and did it well. This film is perfect. I have no problems with this film. Every single time I rewatch Jurassic Park, I fail to find any flaws with it. So Jurassic Park, of course, comes in at number 1. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like button, subscribe, the post notification bell so you can know for a free video. I'm Peter. Thank you for watching.